Hi there, Shari here, and welcome to the portal to getting into Influence HQ. I wanted to make a personal video for you to help you determine if Influence HQ is right for you. I'll be pulling back the curtain and helping you see what is inside the program and inside the community. And of course, laying out all the benefits that you'll get from joining this fantastic group of people. So let's get down to why I created Influence HQ. And it actually stems from one of the most enlightening secrets that I learned from interviewing CIA agents, even con artists and pickup artists and hostage negotiators, all of the masterful influencers that I have personally studied from. And one through line that I don't get to talk about very often is that all of those master influencers had a team, at least a person or a team of people who help them in their influential efforts. So an agent has a handler that they can go to discuss and strategize these influential conversations. They also have Langley that they can go to, this full department that they can reach out to for resources and help and insights. And there's always somebody who is knowledgeable about what they're trying to accomplish, but removed enough to be objective about the situation, to be able to see the different angles that perhaps the agent himself or herself isn't able to see in those moments. And the same is true with con artists. Con artists know fellow con artists and they swap stories and learn things from each other. Trial attorneys have other trial attorneys or lawyers in their firm that they can converse with. Same with hostage negotiators. They have the police department that they can work with, or even calling up other hostage negotiators if need be. All of these people had a community to help them be more confident in control and have more power in critical moments. And yet, most of us, especially entrepreneurs, don't have that. We feel even more alone, especially in those critical moments. And trust me, I know that feeling. I know that when you are trying to compose the perfect email or the perfect website copy or the perfect email funnel or creating the perfect speech or having the perfect sales pitch, we all want that perfection. And yet we are so close to it that it makes it difficult to craft that message the way in which it needs to be crafted. And so that's why I created IHQ, is because it can be that community led by myself, led with expertise of influential knowledge and conversational influence, but also you have a community of people that you can also reach out to. So what does that look like? What does that guided expertise look like for you? And also, what does the community look like? So let's talk about some of the mechanics. IHQ is 2 calls a month, and these are live phone calls with me. And I say phone calls, it's actually a virtual meeting center, so we all can see each other. If you need to just call in using the phone, that's okay too, but you can use your computer, you can use any mobile device, it all works. And we all get into this virtual meeting room. And 1 call a month is the IHQ Masterclass. And that is where I teach an influential technique, a persuasive insight, the principles of influence and tenets, all of the secrets that I learned from master influencers. So if you've ever heard me on a podcast or being interviewed for a radio show, you might have heard some of the things that I regularly talk about. It's those kind of general surface level things that people get a lot of value out of. But the truth is that there's more. In IHQ, I get to drill deep into each and every awesome technique that you can use in conversations with people, with your team members. You can use it in speeches and presentations. You can apply it to emails. You can apply it to marketing campaigns. You can apply it to all aspects of your business. And I talk about the techniques. I talk about the psychology behind the techniques. I give you examples, and also on masterclass calls, we practice the techniques with each other. This is your masterclass on influential techniques. Now, the 2nd call a month is still a live call with me in our virtual meeting center, and it is a group coaching forum. So this is the time when everybody in IHQ gets to come into one place and personally share their challenges, what they're trying to accomplish, their goals, and then also sharing their successes. So we've had people come into the group coaching calls and talk about their sales strategy and the conversations that they're having with their prospects and identifying ways that they can improve. We've also even talked about the internal battle that we go through as entrepreneurial professionals. So we talk about how to build confidence and also even self-influence of how to get through the day and how to really get on your game in those moments when you have to be, on days when you may not feel like you can. So we talk about the external communication as well as the internal communication. Also on the group coaching calls, we've had people share their sales pages and ask for feedback. They get phenomenal feedback both from myself and others in IHQ. And we've had people share their successes of getting promotions and landing sales and finally being able to end the conflict or the tension in certain relationships. So there's so many things that we talk about, and that's why I love the group coaching call format. And it's a fantastic supportive community, and it is your opportunity to get personal coaching with me without having to pay my personal coaching elite fees. So those are the two main functions. Those two calls are Influence HQ in a nutshell. In addition to that, we record all of our sessions and put them up into the IHQ library, which means that if you join today, you get access to the backlog of months and months and months that we have had of IHQ calls. So if you want to learn how to write a better proposal, you can go right to that file in the IHQ library. If you want to learn about the influential personality types and which one you are and how to be more influential in your influential personality type, you can go right to that file in the IHQ library. So right away, once you join, you get access to amazing information. You also get access to our private forum, which is within Facebook. It's a private group that means that 24/7, you can type in something that you need help with. You can run an idea past the group. And so in addition to our calls twice a month, you get access to our phenomenal community at the drop of a hat. If you need something, we're there. And trust me, I'm on Facebook just a little bit more often than I probably should be, so I am there to give my advice and support for you as well. Those are the mechanics of IHQ. I've already shared some of the great successes that we've had of people figuring out their sales strategies, landing more deals, and finally releasing a lot of the stress and tension that it takes to be a business leader. And so this is your safe place. And like I said, just as a CIA agent needs a handler, we as business professionals need support as well. But sometimes we can't always turn to the people within our business because they're too close to it. Or more likely, they don't understand the full strategy and scope, and they certainly don't have the influential knowledge for you to create a persuasive message every time that you need to. And that's why Influence HQ exists. Not only do you get my expertise and my support, but you also have a community of people who are also trained in these influential arts. So this is my way to continue the movement of bringing the dark arts of influence into the light, helping business professionals and entrepreneurs like yourself enhance your persuasive power, creating more positivity in the world. So I certainly hope that you will be joining IHQ. It is a phenomenal format, and I look forward to seeing you in there. Stay connected.